Good afternoon, class 9. Welcome to the second class of the lesson Prior Conditions for Development. In the last video, we discussed about literacy as a prerequisite of development. Now let us discuss about peace and order. Let us look at the meaning of peace and order first. Peace and order is an occurrence of harmony characterized by the lack of violence, conflict behaviors, and the freedom from free of violence. It creates an enabling environment for the progress of a nation. It means where there is peace and order, there is mutual understanding between the people. People enjoy their life freely. They can get engaged in their everyday business without any disturbance, which leads the country in the path of development. Now let us look at the importance of peace and order. Peace and order facilitates growth of investment. It generates more employment opportunities. Now let us look at this point together. When there is peace and order, people like to invest in business as there is high chance of expansion of business. Even external investment can be attracted to the country. When business expands, more manpower is required, giving rise to high employment opportunities. Number 3, look at the third point of importance of peace and order. It prepares carefree environment for infrastructural development. When there is peace and order, more developmental activities can be launched inside our country. If there is war, the built-up infrastructure can be damaged. But when there is peace and order, more infrastructural development can be done inside the country. So it means that peace and development, they are related to each other. Now look at the fourth point. It propels national production and trade. It allows tourists and increase foreign currencies or earnings. Development of business and industries boost of national production and trade. When there is peace and order in the country, more tourists can be attracted and foreign currency can be earned. So, peace and order is an essential ingredient in maintaining economic development. To establish peace and order in the country, the issues like unemployment and poverty have to be addressed. The government should create discrimination-free society and implement rule of law in the country. Now, let us move to another topic, entrepreneurship. Let us go to the meaning of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the tendency of a person to organize the business of his own and run it profitably, using all the qualities of leadership, decision making, and managerial caliber. It means entrepreneurship is the ability of a person to take risk in the business, to earn profit. An entrepreneur needs to use his leadership quality, creative and managerial skills to make his business prosper high. Now look at this slide. It makes your concept clear related to entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is one who wants to start a business. He is the person who can run a business. He can run the business in a sustainable way, means the business run by the entrepreneur remains for a longer period of time or runs for a longer period of time. Entrepreneur is one who can run a profitable business that employs a large number of people. So the entrepreneur can create the business that provides more employment opportunities to the people. According to the international standard, the person who can run a business worth 10 million American dollar is an entrepreneur, and even he has to employ more than 100 people in his business. Now let's move forward. Now look at this slide. This slide talks about importance of entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship. Okay, now let us start from the first, wealth creation and sharing. An entrepreneur invests in his idea. Sometimes he invests his own savings. Otherwise, he can take a loan and invest in his business. When there is profit, he shares the profit with the lenders. So, entrepreneur along with leaders get benefited. When business is launched in different sectors, there is demand for manpower with different skills, which create job opportunities inside the country. Now let us look at the third point, balanced regional development. One of the importance of entrepreneurship is it balances regional environment. When entrepreneurs in different parts of our country start their businesses utilizing the resources available in their areas, the regional balance can be attained. All the areas of our country get developed. More the businesses, more production in different sectors, which result to high per capita income of the people. When there is high income, people can sustain their life easily. They can buy the basic necessities required for them, and living standard of the people in the country can be high. There is another point, exports. When there is more production in different sectors, we can curtail import. Instead of it, we can export different goods to different part of our country, of the world, not of the country. Even inside the country, we can supply, but we can export the goods to different part of the world and address trade loss in our international business. The last one is community development. When there is high income, industries as well as people will pay more tax to the government. Government will have large budget to invest for different facilities for the welfare of the citizen in the community. So, entrepreneurship is one of the prerequisite of development. Now, I want to show you or I want to give you a suggestion. If any one of you have entrepreneurship skill, please come up with it. You will help your country to get developed economically. Here are few questions for practice. Write some notes on A. Peace and order, a prerequisite for development. B. Entrepreneurship and its importance. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe our channel. If you haven't checked out our other videos, it's in the description below.